And I say all that to say, parents, when you're going to hold your son or daughter accountable, make sure, first of all, it's coming from the right place, that it's not coming from your own emotions and you just wanting to have them be good enough so you're not embarrassed of them next time they're out there. And then second of all, what I would say is have that conversation on the front end. Do you want me to hold you accountable? And how do you want me to hold you accountable? Do you want me to hold you accountable 3 days a week, 5 days a week, 4 days a week? What do you want that to look like? What's that time frame? One thing that's helpful, and we don't always stick to it, I'll be honest, but we'll set a timer and be like, and I feel like we did when we were doing quarterback training. He's like, hey, let's set a timer for 20 minutes. Just go throw in the yard. Whatever we get done is what we get done. And he agrees to it on the front end. We're done. It's not this never-ending thing, which is what he worries about. He's like, I want to get back to playing MLB The Show or, Madden or whatever, and it takes my night away. But he's also learning, hey, it's okay to do 15 minutes of something a night or 30 minutes of something a day. I don't have to have 5 hours straight of nothing to do to get rest. You know what I mean? Mental reps. That's something he told me. I said, look, man, we didn't end up getting out of the yard yesterday, but he had a long weekend catching in the heat, body sore. It's like, hey, take some mental reps. Lay in bed and just put yourself in the situation. And were you nervous?
Yeah. Got myself nervous because I was putting myself in a situation. My heart started beating quicker and I was like, oh, shoot.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
And tell me, how are you more, when you agree with me on the front end, that I should be holding you accountable and we should be working, does that go better than when I just show up one day and like, hey, let's go throw in the yard for 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps a lot.
And I also think, like, KJ, tell me, I think this might be good for parents and kids to hear. I think on social media, if people just saw KJ, his account, they'd probably think he's working out 4 hours a day. He just can't wait to get on the grind. He just loves to put in the work. And I think that's what a lot of people want to portray their kids as. And there might be some kids out there that are built different that are. But I kind of agree with Amon-Ra St. Brown's dad, which said there's no lazy kids, there's only lazy parents. He said nobody 8, 9, 10 years old wants to go work. Now, he's probably a little, maybe overboard, I don't know. But it was like, his point is, it's not whether you always want to. And he recognized that. I asked him yesterday, do you want to go? And he said, I don't want to. And that's what I told him, just be honest. But I know I need to, and it'd be good for me. Just like anybody, as an adult, I don't always want to go to work. I don't always want to do things, but we have responsibilities. And so you don't always want to do it, right? And so tell them maybe a little bit about how you manage that, where it's like, yeah, sometimes I enjoy getting out there, especially if it's a friend or whatever, but I don't always enjoy it. What would you say to other kids that maybe really enjoy their time on Fortnite or whatever, but also are in these activities and they're growing older and they want to maybe play? And for you, the next level is middle school. They want to play in middle school, make the middle school team. What would you say that's going to take?
I would say, put in the work even when you don't want to. You don't want to, but it'll be good for you, so do it. And if you always like, if you're always like, I don't want to, so I'm not going to do it, and just keep playing Fortnite, whatever you're going to play, that's not going to get you anywhere. Fortnite's not going to help you play on the middle school team. So
unless it's an esports team and you want to play Fortnite, then go play Fortnite.
Yeah. Even if you don't want to do it, if you want to get better and be on the middle school team or whatever team you're trying to be on, you're going to have to put in the work. So.
Yeah. And be okay with people. Parents are one of the best people to hold you accountable at a youth sports age. When you get into middle school and you've got workouts and things during the day, that will come some from those coaches. And so, but having the conversation on the front end helps a lot, right? One thing he really likes is we just look at our week. Kind of the next couple of weeks, we say, hey, what's going on this week? Now, he's also learned to be flexible, right? He's like my wife in the sense that when she's got plans, she doesn't like them changing. I'm like ADHD, fly by the seat of my pants, change the plans, I don't care. And so I have to grow in not just changing plans because I feel like it, but if there's something that comes up, he grows in, hey, your practice got moved today, and so we're going to go hit today instead of tomorrow like we were supposed to. And your attitude in that has to be what?
You might not want to do it, but go put in the work. You're not going to be able to get out of it now, so just go do the best you can.
Yeah. And he agreed on the front end that I could hold him accountable in that. So